Florida. So I am very happy to introduce him today, and I think that you're going to get a lot out of his speech. So let's get to it. Are you getting the most out of your Toastmasters membership? Do you even remember why you joined Toastmasters in the first place? Well, our speaker today will help you answer those questions. Most importantly, he will reveal how you can unlock more value from your membership. Fred Haley has been a member for over 20 years. He's earned 3 distinguished Toastmaster awards, and the last one he earned in 2018 as a member of the World Golf Village Toastmasters in St. John's, Florida. Fred was one of only 5 members featured in that article I told you about, shining a spotlight on DTM Projects. And right now, he's retired from his transportation management career, or he did retire in 2017. But before he did, he started his current role as a part-time communications coach, which he still does today. Please welcome Fred as he talks with us today about why Toastmasters is not a destination.
Well, thank you, Toastmaster and fellow Toastmasters. Appreciate the opportunity. I'm going to start with a question. Just have to raise your hand. Raise your hand if you joined Toastmasters to be a better speaker. Pretty much everybody. Okay, thank you. Did you join Toastmasters to be a better leader? Raise your hand. Some of you. Okay, good. Good answers, but that's not true. You did not join Toastmasters to be a better speaker. You did not join to be a better leader. As a matter of fact, your company did not sponsor the club so that you can be a better speaker or leader. In fact, since 1924, not one person has joined Toastmasters to be a better speaker or leader. Are you confused? Well, I know. You think about the Toastmasters mission statement that says we build a supportive learning environment so that people can advance their communication and leadership skills. But that's not why you joined. Let me tell you my story. In 1998, and think about what you were doing in 1998. But in 1998, I was given my 6-month evaluation at a new job as a manager. And my boss said, Fred, your presentations are boring. And you don't speak up in work meetings. You need to do more. You need to join Toastmasters. So I quickly went out and found a club and joined it. So why did I join? Because my boss told me? Because I needed to give better presentations? No. Think about this. I'll ask you one more question. Maybe it gets a couple people to respond. What value is it for you to be a better speaker? How will this help you at all? Anybody? Why? How will it make a difference for you?
Ricky has a thought.
Ricky?
Effective communication. Sometimes I feel when I'm trying to express myself, I use a lot of words. Okay. And sometimes I can be very wordy. So okay. I feel this is a pathway to condense that.
Good. How will that help you? What difference will that make?
When I can, then I'll be able to express myself to colleagues in leadership in a way that makes sense with less words.
Less words, okay. So what? How will that help you?
Then I get to be a better communicator.
And?
Effective leader.
How will that help you? Think long term. Think long term.
Long term, it would provide a career opportunities that may have previously limited myself due to communication abilities.
Okay, good. Anybody else have a thought?
Yeah, did you have your hand up?
Yes, I want to say I can show my value in my work.
You can show your value?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
How will it help you? What difference will it make?
I will feel that after I show my value, whatever I get, I feel like I was treated equally, not because I couldn't present myself, I couldn't show my value, people don't know my value. I feel I already did everything I should do to help myself, so I won't have any regret.
Okay, and if you show your value, what will happen?
I will get more opportunity to develop myself in my career. Yeah.
In your career, okay. Think about this. Somebody else has their hand raised. SM?
Yes, Stu, you have your hand up?
Yeah, I think it'll help me get what I want.
What do you want?
Varies from moment to moment. But if I communicate it effectively, I'll have a better chance of getting it. Okay.
Give me an example.
Well, right now, I would like to leave early and go to lunch. So I'm going to let you guys know. I'm going to be logging off about 12:45.
Okay.
But if I hadn't told you that, then you wouldn't have that expectation.
Sure. As I mentioned to Ricky, think long term. What do you want? Think long term. What do you want?
To retire happily and be where you're at.
Well, you've all said it. You want to have a better career. You want to be successful in your career. And think about this question. Just you don't have to respond. If you could achieve anything you want in your career by learning how to stack paper cups, speaking and leadership skills did not matter. The only thing that mattered was stacking paper cups. Would you join Toastmasters? Or would you join a club that learned how to stack paper cups?
Paper cups.
You'd learn how to pack paper cups. Here's the point. Toastmasters is not a destination. You don't come to Toastmasters to learn how to be a better speaker or leader. Toastmasters is a tool. It's a tool to help you succeed, help you to advance your career, to grow your business, or build better relationships. That's what Toastmasters was all about. It's a tool. It's not a destination. Here's what happened to me. I started off, I did not have a lot of confidence. So as I started speaking, I started to gain some self-confidence. And then I found I started to develop a style, a comfort level where I could talk with people and they would listen to me and they would connect and we could get, like you said, Stu, get what I wanted. I found I could also have a better vocabulary. All the words I knew, I was actually able to recall more quickly. I created some stories that I could keep repeating and some catch lines and phrases, some catchphrases that I would repeat. They helped me to be able to communicate better. They helped me in the meetings. They helped me in my presentations. They helped me in my conversations. I also took on more leadership roles as an officer, as a meeting role, and then into the district level. And first, I just did it because I wanted to give back. But after a while, I found I was developing a leadership style, one that would connect with the people I was working with, get them to do the things that they needed to do. They would respond. I was developing a style. I did a few work presentations, related to my career in the first DTM, and then I practiced. And I made practice a presentation I was going to do. I made up a presentation just to get an idea. But, oh yeah, I also got a new job. I was able to get a promotion in another state, but all because I was able to get more confidence and develop my style. For my second DTM, as I finished my first, started to go into second, I found out that people liked my evaluations. I was able to give some good feedback that helped them. They even started asking me for some advice. So that's when I decided I'd like to start a communications coaching side business. I gave presentations, Toastmaster presentations on short lessons, communications lessons. That's where I developed some of my messages, some of my points. I was able to develop a whole little set of ideas. I earned my second DTM, and then I started working more on my communications coaching business. I started giving at the Toastmaster meeting, either 5 to 7 minute segments or 20 to 30 minute workshops. I used Toastmasters to be able to create my business. I use Toastmasters to create some workshops that I gave at my transportation business work. For my fellow employees, I just gave some communications coaching workshops. I also gave it out in the community. One of the things I did was for my third DTM project, the one that's highlighted in the article, is I created a workshop on how to get hired at the interview, was the name of it. And I presented that at several libraries for free. Got people to come in and listen to it. But it was a community project because I gave back. It was also a Toastmasters related one. So I could promote Toastmasters, but also learn and use the experience I had. And then I started getting paid for some of my presentations. Well, that was good. And some of my coaching. Got a couple of small jobs just from that presentation. But Toastmasters was not the end of where I was going. It was the tool I used to be able to develop my coaching business. I also started doing some more of my work-related presentations. So in each one of these, I just developed a standard course, a standard workshop, and then I would adjust it for the audience because that's what I learned. Now I'm still doing that, not as much because I'm retired and I'm traveling more and doing more things, but now I'm doing a set of workshops for my church on how to talk to people, how to share your story. What I found in earning my third Distinguished Toastmaster Award was that I didn't try. I did not try to earn a Distinguished Toastmaster Award. It just fell into place. I gave these presentations and I tweaked them so that they would meet some of the qualifications. But the DTM was a side benefit, so that when I finished my third, and by the time I was finished the third DTM, I was already going out and using what I had learned in Toastmasters to be able to go out and help my business and help my community. That's the same thing that you can do. The most important lesson I learned was that it's not about you. When you are the speaker, here's the first lesson I tell anytime I start a communications coaching class. It's not about you. When you're in front of the audience, your role is to add value. What do I mean? Your role is to make sure that your audience is better off after they leave. That's what they want. They want something from you. They don't care who you are. They don't care what you look like, as long as you can help them. So your role is not about you. My role now is not about me. My role is sharing information with you, something that can help you to advance your career, help you to solve a problem. That's what I'm trying to do. If you noticed, or may have noticed, some of the catchphrases that I started developing over the second and third DTM, I use today. It's not about you. Your role is to add value. So all those things are catchphrases that I can use whenever I need to be able to quickly help someone understand what my message is. So here's my message to you. Here's what I want to share with you. Make your experience in Toastmasters work for you to help you advance your career or grow your business or build your relationships. Think about what you need and how Toastmasters can do it. And I have 3 A's, 3 ways that you can do that. First, assess. What are the skills that you need to help you improve your career? Get feedback from other people if you need to. Find out what you need to get to the next level. Understand what you need to be able to advance your career. Then act on it. Number 2, act on it. Be active in Toastmasters, be active in your club, be active at the district level. Give work-related speeches. Create your own opportunities. But volunteer, be an officer to learn leadership skills. be an officer in the district to be able to learn more about working with other people. One thing you could do, like I did, was create community type of presentations that you could go share. And Nancy said that you work with at other dealerships, other Toyota dealerships. Well, you could go to, just a thought, go to a Toyota dealership and give a presentation on how they can do their job better, a free one. Or go to a Toyota dealership and give a presentation for car buyers and how they can buy a better car more reasonably, or what to look for in a car. Something that you think is helpful that will help you advance your career. My whole point is Toastmasters is not a destination. Don't think you're coming to Toastmasters just to be able to improve your speaking or improve your leadership skills. You want to know how those speaking skills, how that leadership skill will help you in your career. You want to be able to adjust that, to work with that, to fine-tune those skills so that you can use it. You can go grow a JM family. You can go out to other dealerships. You can grow and advance your career other places. You can start your own company if you need to. Decide. Still, you said you weren't sure what your long-term career was. If you decide you want to do something different, something bigger, use those skills like I did to develop my workshops. Use those skills to be able to develop that so that it's not just leaving those skills at the meeting. That's my whole point. That's my whole message to every Toastmaster, is that Toastmasters is not a destination. You don't come to Toastmasters to be a better Toastmaster. Toastmasters is a tool to help you to advance your career, to grow your business, to build your relationships. So make your Toastmasters experience work for you. Now it's your turn. Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Fred. We really appreciate you coming and talking with us. And I really appreciated you asking us that question, because I think in the beginning, I think all of us would have answered, yeah, to become a better speaker, maybe to gain some leadership skills. But you're right, it's much more than that. And I think I told you we're a relatively new club. Mm-hmm. We're just about almost into our end of our second year. So most of us are still at the beginning levels of pathways, and we haven't seen those projects at the end. But I think this is so exciting to hear about Fred and how he used his projects to do bigger things than just check off a box with Toastmasters. So, and this was like really, we reached out to him, I think, last week, and he responded right away. So we do appreciate you joining us. And I know we're all looking forward to in-person meetings, but one advantage of online meetings is being able to have somebody like Fred come and talk to us without actually having to travel to come talk to us. So please join me again thanking Fred.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that.